there, I'm Jessica. I'm going to show you guys how to do a two-handed isolation today. So this is what it looks like. It's a pretty fun, smooth move. I like it. It's one of my favorites. A lot of people like the way it looks, and it's really not that hard to do. So first thing you want to do is keep your hoop out in front of you. I usually have about 6-7 inches between me and the hoop. My arms are straight. My palms are facing down and my thumb is hooked around the bottom of the hoop. It gives you a really good strong grip and make sure that your hoop's not going to waver all over the place. Next thing you want to think about is where the top of your hoop is. I try to keep it about eye level, forehead level. Watching it at that point allows you to keep it at a good level so it's not going to waver all over the place. Imagine, if you will, a shelf, and your hoop can't go up and touch that shelf. So keeping it at that level and imagining that shelf right there, your hoop's not going to go anywhere. The next tip to this is to imagine a center point in your hoop. And think about your hoop rotating around that center point. An axis of a wheel or a big dot or just something right there that you're going to be rotating your hoop around really helps you keep your hoop in balance and in the same position. So on with the move. This is what you do. You start to rotate, and when you get to this position, things are going to start feeling a little awkward. Your upper arm is not really sure what it's going to do at this point. You want to try and rotate your body, but that's not the way to do this. At this point, all you do is you take your hand off, and you continue rotating with your other hand. Once you get to a top position here, you put your hand back on, and you keep rotating. Same thing when you get to this side, that bottom hand is feeling a little weird and you're not quite sure what to do with it. Same as on the other side. Take your hand off, keep rotating down to the bottom. Put your hand back on at the bottom, and you're back where you started. So again, up. Holy cow, what do I do when I get here? That's a lot better. Put your hand back on, hand off, down to the bottom. Hand off, to the top, on, off, to the bottom. And once you get it going a little bit smoother, you can try and keep that hand a little closer so you can grip it once it gets down to a position with your upper or lower hand, depending on what side you're on. You speed it up a little bit, and it gets nice and smooth. And you still want to imagine that center point when you're doing your spinning. And you're speeding it up. Imagine that shelf at the top there, so your hoop isn't wavering about. And from this point you can kind of take it into all sorts of one-handed moves. You can do some barrel rolls, two-handed barrel rolls, pretty much anything with just one hand or two hands, however you want to do it. So that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
Choice but to hear you. You stayed in your cage.